All right, folks, I told you big things were happening over at DeWalt with these new tool releases, okay? Again, really groundbreaking stuff from DeWalt. Um, you're seeing a lot of firsts, as DeWalt usually is. I will give DeWalt credit with that. They usually are the first company to come out with a lot of tools, whether, we can run through them. And Makita, too, DeWalt Makita. Um, Obviously, it took Milwaukee many, many years. And as you are going to see in this video, they'll probably have another lawnmower out before Milwaukee has their first. But this is really about DeWalt's new OPE stuff. So this stuff debuted yesterday at the GIE Expo. It's a lawn care landscape expo of all new equipment for the professional, though a lot of YouTubers and influencers go as well. And just people, obviously it's in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. I attended it 3 or 4 times. I haven't been there since I think 2018. But it's a great event, a lot of great people, but that's where you see a lot of these companies basically debut a lot of their 2022 or really next year offerings. Obviously, it's going to be 2022 for this year's GIE. But what you're looking at here, and again, I kind of have to do it this way only because they really only provided pictures, and I kind of had to download them, and all the information is kind of like on another email, so to speak. So what you're looking at here, guys, is really, again, like I said, one of the first. This is a full-sized 20-inch chainsaw. All right. Obviously, you see the metal teeth there as well, which are very nice. Okay. As I said, full size, obviously this is not for everyone. Most people, obviously, most DIYers are not going to need a 20-inch chainsaw, but they might. Again, if you live where you're chopping or cutting wood as your heating source, throughout the winter, this will make the job a lot easier. All right. Obviously, this, sorry about that. See, I don't really like doing it this way. I apologize. But, again, a 20-inch chainsaw is, awesome. It's a great offering. Again, I don't know any other company that has a 20-inch chainsaw, lithium ion. Again, there might be one out there. I don't know, maybe Greenworks or something. But obviously, from a tool company, this is the first. Obviously, it is a 60 volt. All right. It's going to be the DCCS 677Z1. Okay. Again, made for professional landscape use. Delivers 20% more peak power and has 2 times the torque, the max torque, of a 50.2 cc gas chainsaw. All right. So again, they're coming out basically with a line of professional tools for the professional landscaper. And again, that's really what the GIE Expo is. So again, obviously DIYers can get use out of this too. But again, a 14-inch, a 16-inch is probably more than good for, most homeowners. But it's great that they're coming out with a new chainsaw. Capable of cutting through 17-inch white oak logs as fast as 15 seconds using the DCB 615 battery. Chainsaw features robust chain tensioning for reliable chain retention, auto oiling for longevity of use, a chain brake, and an onboard wrench for quick chain adjustment. The unit will be available either bare tool or with a kit. All right. Now it's going to be $499. Okay. With a 5 amp hour battery. It's going to be $449 with a 4 amp hour battery. And it's going to be $349 bare tool. All right, so $349 bare tool, is not bad. Again, I think Milwaukee, their 16-inch was $279, and it was $449 for the kit. All right, so you're going to basically get this as a kit if you want it. That is going to be DCCS677Y1, again, for $449. That's going to come with a 4 amp hour battery. So that's going to come with a 12 amp hour, 20 volt, and 4 amp hour, 60 volt. Okay, so that's was their biggest battery, because their DCCS677Z1 is going to come with that 5 amp hour battery, like I said, and obviously that equals 15 amp hours. So that is your Flexvolt 15 amp hour 20 volt battery. So to get that battery and this chainsaw for $499 is a pretty good deal. Okay, here's another look at it. I'm sorry you were staring at the same picture there for quite a long time, but as you can see, you got the metal teeth, which is great. Not plastic like we see with some. But looks very much like their 16 inch chainsaw, just obviously a little bit bigger motor. Again, it compares to a 50cc gas chainsaw. So you got the electric brake, and it looks monstrous. Well, this one is 20-inch chainsaw, but what is this? This is 18-inch. I don't know what that's about. Oh, they do have. Oh, okay. So I apologize. I'm looking through this and I'm like, oh man, something doesn't make sense. All right, so everything that I said is on this particular 20-inch chainsaw. So now we're going to move over to their brand new 18-inch chainsaw. Okay, now this is going to be the DCCS677B. Actually, I apologize. This is going to be the DCCS672X1. Okay, I'll try to put these underneath the video for reference. Again, the DCCS672X1. All right, so this is going to be $369. This one. Okay, it did look a little bit different. Obviously, the bar completely different. That's what separates them. You'll have a gray bar with your 20-inch and your patented yellow DeWalt bar and chain that's on their 16-inch with this 18-inch. So they have a Flexvolt 16, 18-inch, and now 20-inch chainsaw available for the consumer. So again, DeWalt, just as far as the OPE stuff, just really, really blowing past Milwaukee right now. Now, obviously, Makita also has a lot of stuff out. But, DeWalt's main competitor, obviously, is Milwaukee. Makita is kind of, not in their, I don't think, realm of competition. But this is going to come with a 2 amp hour battery. So this will come with a 6 amp hour, 20 volt, 2 amp hour, 60 volt battery. All right. And you can buy this bare tool for $279. Now, again, this is going to be probably a little bit longer video. I think what I'm going to do is I'll do each tool in separate videos because I don't want to keep you guys here for 45 minutes. So this is their new chainsaw offerings. All right. Again, if you're going to buy this chainsaw, I would buy it as a kit, either one. Because, again, this is $349 bare tool. To spend an extra $100 and get a rapid charger and a 12 amp hour battery for $100, you trust me. And this being a chainsaw, if you're doing a lot of cutting, say you already have a 12 amp hour battery, trust me, spend the extra $100, get another charger, get another 12 amp hour battery. You won't have to worry about runtime at all. All right. Personally, I would get spend another $50 and get that big bad boy, the 15 amp hour, 20 volt battery, and the 5 amp hour, 60 volt. All right. So awesome. Like I said, I just want to see if they have anything on there. Yeah, they didn't give any information on the 18-inch. So again, I'm sure it's probably the same exact. Yeah, if you kind of look at it, it's probably the same exact motor, except one has an 18-inch bar on it. Kind of like Makita. If you have the Makita 14-inch, around 6 months after the 14-inch came out, they came out with a 16-inch. And all the specs are exactly the same, except one has a 14-inch bar on it and one has a 16-inch bar on it. So that's probably pretty much what you got here. So, an 18-inch, if that'll work for you, again, it's hard to pick the 18-inch over the 20-inch only because of cost. I don't know. I mean, it's $279 bare tool for this one. If you're going to buy a bare tool, I think it might make sense, right? $279 bare tool for the 18-inch, $349 for the 20-inch. That's an $80 difference. But if you buy the kit, it's $369, and you're just getting, a 2 amp hour battery or, a 6 amp hour. I mean, I would definitely, that's a $90 difference, $279 to $369. All right. See, if you go with the 20-inch, you're getting the kit for $100 more. So with the 18-inch, you're paying $90 more, but with the 20-inch, you're paying $100 more. But instead of getting a 2 amp hour battery, you're getting a 4 amp hour battery, or a 6 amp hour, 20 volt. You're getting the big boy, the 12 amp hour. So, something to think about. Obviously, again, if you like the 16-inch, which I know a lot of you guys do, and you can put a 16-inch bar on this if you want. And I mean, that thing will be spinning like crazy. Because obviously you'll get more, RPM with a smaller bar, or the chain will move faster, and cut a little quicker. But obviously you won't be able to cut as big, as big of logs, with the bar being 16 over 18. But, you know, it's all about options. But if you do like the 16 and you've had it for like 4 years and you're kind of looking to upgrade, I mean, you got metal teeth on this one. I don't think the 16-inch even had teeth, to be honest with you. So you got that and much more power. I want to say the 16-inch had, I think, 32. It was comparable to like a 32cc. So now you're up to a 50cc. And again, you can put your own 20-inch bar on this. On this one. You can put your own 20-inch bar on this one if you want, or your own 18 or your own 16, right? But the value, I think, is with the 20-inch, again, with that new 15 amp hour, 20 volt, 5 amp hour, 60 volt battery. I've yapped enough about this chainsaw. I'll put these out separately so I don't bore you to death if you're not looking for a chainsaw. Peace.